How homeless people stay invisible to avoid trouble. Visibility is a double-edged sword on the streets. Being seen can mean safety through witnesses, but it also brings police attention, business complaints, and predators who target vulnerable people. Experienced homeless survivors have mastered the art of hiding in plain sight. They move through public spaces without registering in anyone's memory. These are their techniques. The gray man concept describes someone so ordinary that eyes pass over them without stopping. Nothing about their appearance or behavior catches attention. No bright colors. No unusual clothing. No erratic movements. Just another person moving through the crowd who nobody will remember 5 minutes later. Clothing choices matter enormously. Bright colors stand out. Unusual styles draw eyes. Dirty or damaged clothing signals homelessness immediately. Experienced survivors wear neutral colors like gray, brown, and dark blue. They keep clothing as clean as possible. They avoid military surplus and camping gear that screams transient. The goal is looking like anyone else walking down the street. Movement patterns affect visibility. Standing still in one place for too long attracts attention. Loitering is the behavior that businesses report and police respond to. Experienced homeless people keep moving even when they have nowhere specific to go. Walking with purpose, even fake purpose, prevents the stationary presence that triggers complaints. The speed of movement matters too. Moving too slowly suggests you have nowhere to be. Moving too quickly suggests you are fleeing something. A moderate, purposeful pace matches the flow of normal pedestrian traffic. Blending into that flow makes you invisible to casual observation. Carrying belongings creates immediate identification challenges. A large backpack or multiple bags signals someone carrying their life. Experienced survivors minimize visible belongings in public spaces. They stash bags in hidden locations and carry only essentials during daytime hours. A person with just a small day pack looks like anyone running errands. Facial expression and body language communicate more than clothing. Anxiety, fear, and desperation show on faces and in posture. These signals attract both predators looking for victims and authorities looking for problems. Experienced homeless people practice neutral, calm expressions. They walk with shoulders back and head level. Confidence, even performed confidence, changes how others perceive them. Eye contact follows specific rules. No eye contact seems suspicious and evasive. Too much eye contact seems aggressive or mentally unstable. Brief, natural eye contact followed by looking away matches normal social behavior. This pattern says you are aware of your surroundings, but not seeking interaction. Timing determines which spaces are available. Business districts empty after work hours. Residential areas quiet during work hours. Parks fill and empty on predictable schedules. Experienced homeless people know when each area tolerates their presence and when attention increases. Moving with these rhythms avoids confrontations. Certain locations provide natural cover. Libraries allow anyone to sit and read for hours. Coffee shops tolerate customers who nurse single purchases. Parks expect people sitting on benches. Malls accommodate wandering shoppers. Using spaces for their intended purposes provides legitimate reason to be present. Behavioral camouflage means doing what others in a space do. In a library, read or use computers. In a park, sit on benches or walk paths. In commercial areas, window shop or appear to wait for someone. Matching the expected behavior of a location prevents standing out as someone who does not belong. Phones provide powerful camouflage. A person staring at a phone looks normal anywhere in modern society. Sitting on a bench looking at a phone could be anyone waiting for a friend, checking messages, or killing time. The phone creates an activity that explains presence without requiring purchase or purpose. Grooming and hygiene affect invisibility more than any other factor. Body odor announces homelessness before visual cues register. Unkempt hair and facial hair signal someone without bathroom access. Dirty hands and fingernails show lack of washing facilities. Maintaining basic grooming opens spaces that close to those who appear obviously homeless. Experienced survivors prioritize hygiene access specifically for invisibility purposes. Gym memberships, truck stop showers, and shelter facilities provide cleaning opportunities. Baby wipes handle quick cleanups between full washes. Clean clothes rotated regularly prevent the smell that accumulated where produces. Rotating locations prevents recognition. Appearing in the same spot daily creates familiarity. Staff begin to notice. Regular customers begin to notice. Eventually someone complains or asks questions. Using multiple locations and varying schedules prevents anyone from recognizing a pattern. The timing of arrival and departure matters. Arriving when a business opens looks like eager customer. Arriving mid-afternoon and staying until close looks like loitering. Matching arrival and departure to normal customer patterns maintains the illusion of belonging. Knowing when to leave prevents confrontations. Security guards often give warnings before taking action. A look or approach signals that tolerance has ended. Leaving immediately and politely at the first sign avoids escalation. Fighting for the right to stay burns a location permanently. Graceful exits preserve future access. Building relationships with staff creates allies rather than adversaries. Polite greetings and respectful behavior make employees less likely to report problems. Some staff actively help people they recognize as homeless, but harmless. A friendly relationship with a coffee shop worker might mean access to bathroom and water that hostile interactions would deny. Avoiding other visible homeless people sounds harsh, but serves survival purposes. Groups of obviously homeless people attract attention that individuals avoid. Police respond to encampments more than solo individuals. Businesses complain about groups faster than about one person. Maintaining distance from visible homeless populations preserves individual invisibility. The psychological weight of constant invisibility affects mental health. Pretending not to exist, denying your own presence, and hiding your circumstances creates internal stress. Experienced survivors develop compartmentalization that separates public performance from private identity. This mental division allows functioning in hostile environments without complete psychological breakdown. These invisibility techniques serve purposes beyond avoiding harassment. Job interviews require appearing housed and stable. Accessing services sometimes requires not appearing too desperate. Dating and social connections become impossible when homelessness is immediately visible. Invisibility preserves options that visibility forecloses. The skills transfer beyond homelessness to anyone who needs to move through spaces without attracting attention. Avoiding dangerous neighborhoods. Traveling through unfamiliar cities. Navigating situations where standing out creates risk. The principles remain constant even when circumstances differ. Learn from those who survive by disappearing, and you will understand how to move through any environment unnoticed when circumstances require it.